guys, my name is Rio and welcome to another matchday preview. I'm sorry if I haven't uploaded for a while, but Chester didn't have a game last week. But we've been doing a lot of fundraising events as our club's been in a lot of financial trouble. Last Saturday I went to a charity match. It was Chester supporters against Chester FC staff. The staff won 5-3 and it was a good game. I've contributed quite a bit of my money to the club too. I was also at a meeting last Saturday, City Fans United, but we didn't have a game. But tomorrow we do have a match. We're away at Woking, and I hope you enjoyed today's matchday preview. Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It's another away trip for me tomorrow at Woking. It's in Surrey, so technically in London. I'd say it's 5 hours away, so another long trip for me, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'd say that Woking have had an up and down season so far. In the summer they recruited Anthony Limbrick as their new manager. He's very young and he's from Australia, but I'd say he's quite inexperienced. At the start of the season they started off really well and picked up some good results, but since then they've dropped down the league a bit. Last Saturday they beat in-form team AFC Fylde 1-0 at home. But to be fair, Woking are Chester's bogey team. We've had a really bad record against them in recent years, and our last win against them came in 2014 when we beat them 1-0 away at the Kingfield Stadium. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we don't win tomorrow, but who knows, in football anything can happen. Woking Stadium is called the Lathwaite Community Stadium for sponsorship reasons, or otherwise known as the Kingfield Stadium. It holds just over 6,000, but it's quite an impressive ground for this league. Of course, by looking at these photos, you got the big stand behind one of the goals. It looks like championship standard, to be honest, it's that good. Then to the left of it, the old main stand, it looks really odd, to be honest. You got a terrace, then a stand which you can hardly see out of, then another old stand, but I've heard that it might be knocked down one day and a new seater stand could be built, but I don't know whether that's true or not. Then opposite the big stand you got another terrace covered behind the other goal. It looks decent as well. Then the other terrace to the right, if the match is segregated for the away fans, then that'll be in use. It's uncovered though. But tomorrow's match will be unsegregated, so of course we will go in one stand behind the goal for the first half, then we will swap with Woking for the second half, which is what I like about away games. We took 400 fans all the way down to Maidenhead the other week, which is absolutely fantastic for that distance. Of course we got the exiles who live near London and all over the UK, but considering the way our club's been lately on and off the pitch, that tally the other week was fantastic. Off the pitch though, our club's actually got the feel-good factor back. We've launched a range of initiatives to get fans involved with the club, which is what our football club is all about. On the pitch we're still not great, but as long as we've got all the stuff going on off the pitch, which is good, then that can hopefully translate to some victories on the pitch. However, I do think that we will take a couple of hundred to Woking tomorrow, which would be excellent. It just shows that however good or bad we are, we've still got some amazing supporters who follow the club everywhere we go. Woking's recent form has been rather mixed. On Saturday the 6th of January, they drew 4-4 at home to Maidstone United in what was a thrilling game. Then on the 13th of January, they lost 1-0 at home to Tranmere Rovers. It was a cagey game, but I would say that Tranmere deserved to win in the end. After that, they lost 3-0 at struggling Solihull Moors on the 20th of January. Solihull are the form team in the National League now, but they've been in the relegation zone for the majority of the campaign. Then on Tuesday the 23rd of January, they drew 1-1 away at Gateshead. It was a really cold night, as you could imagine, up in the northeast, so a point wasn't really a bad result for Woking. Most recently, they beat AFC Fylde 1-0 at home last Saturday. AFC Fylde are doing really well at the moment, and that result was good for Woking. and they'll be full of confidence going into tomorrow's game against us. Our current form hasn't been good either. On Tuesday the 9th of January we drew 1-1 away at AFC Fylde. We played well that night and it was a good point. Then on Saturday the 13th of January we lost 1-0 at East Thurrock in the FA Trophy. We were awful that day, then we followed it up on the following Saturday with another defeat. This time it was 3-1 at home to Gateshead. After that we drew 1-1 at home to Hartlepool United on the following Tuesday. It was a decent point and we played quite well. Then we followed that up on the Saturday with a 3-0 loss at Maidenhead United. As I said, we were awful that day. I really need to put in a much better performance tomorrow and get the 3 points. In my opinion, I would say that Woking's key player is midfielder Kane Ferdinand. He joined Woking from East Thurrock back in 2016 and he is the cousin of Rio, Les and Anton Ferdinand. Kane has played 35 times so far this season for Woking and has scored 4 goals. One of his goals came against Mason a few weeks ago and he dinked the ball over the goalkeeper in the penalty area. If he plays tomorrow, then centre midfielder Gary Roberts is likely to be up against Kane Ferdinand. Gary is the sort of player who loves to have a good challenge, and that's the type of player which we need in a relegation battle. So it's set to be yet another early start for me tomorrow morning. I'll be leaving on the coach about 8:30 and it'll take about 5 hours to get there. But I'm really looking forward to it now. It should be another good away day out. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Match highlights will be uploaded as soon as I can after the game. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel.